And that's the end of the story. Hi, everybody. My name is Patrick Flynn. I'm the host of the podcast, as Don said, called The Original Cast, which is a podcast about original cast albums and the people who love them. And I've been doing it for a couple of years here in DC, and I'm a big fan. That's what I was about to say. And I am. And I really like doing it. And when Don Mike asked me to do a live show, Don Mike's been on the show, we counted this, like 20 times. And he did a live show with us very recently.
Yeah.
Right, where we talked about musicals based on comics, right?
Yeah.
And every time I do an episode of the podcast, what we do is I have one guest on and we talk about a cast album that was informative to them in their development and love of theater. And we do, do a really deep dive into it. But when I do live shows, I like to do a lot of guests and talk about songs. And so when Don Mike invited me to do this, I kind of thought, what does my podcast and Latido have in common? And the big thing I think it is that they're both celebrations. You know, Latido is a celebration of spoken word and music. My podcast is a celebration of musical theater. And so I wanted to bring these two cast albums specifically. So I wanted to bring those two things together and do kind of a celebration of why I love musical theater. Because I love musical theater, even though it's incredibly silly. And it is incredibly silly. It's important. No, some of you recoiled. Stick with me. Because it's important to recognize that it's silly, because I think life is silly. Lots of things are silly. And it's fun to look at these things that we love and go, gosh, I love this thing so much despite of what it is or because of what it is. It's just the joyous thing. I don't believe in guilty pleasures. You know, guilty pleasures, you like something or you don't like it. If you feel guilty about it, you know, you're either raised Catholic like me, or it's because you are, there we go, it's because you're letting other people's taste dictate how you should feel about what you like, and that's terrible. I know everything I know because of musical theater. Everything. Literally. I know Shakespeare. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgot all custom of exercise. Indeed it weighs so heavily upon my soul that this goodly frame the earth seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy the air, look you, this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestical roof, fretted with golden fire, why it appears no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man. Wow. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? I know that shit because it's in hair. Yeah! I got a part once, because I could do that off the top of my head, because it's in hair. So, I love, exactly, right, there you go. So, yeah, it's going to be a signature. I'm not getting paid for that plug, but there it is. I should call him calling James Gardner. And you owe me 15 cents. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have myself and several guests who I'm still sort of wrangling, because we're still working on the date exactly, but it's going to be in May. And we're going to do a journey through a lot of music theater songs that really meant a lot to me and brought me up and made me the person that I am today. And we showed Josh a tentative set list. We're working on it.
Update, the date is confirmed.
Who's confirmed?
The date is confirmed.
What is the date?
The next week. So
May 18th?
Yeah.
May 18th. So it's going to be Carrie Ginsburg, definitely, and then probably Molly Rumsberg is another person, and we're working on the third. And but I don't exactly know what the songs are going to be. We're going to have, of course, Stephen Sondheim. We're going to have a Jonathan Larson song that isn't from Rent.
Right.
Yeah. And a medley from Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Starlight Express. If you don't know what, you got to come to the show and find out. Because if you don't know Starlight Express, I think that's a reason enough to come. Does anyone? If you don't know what Starlight Express is, it's like Cats, but with trains. And for those of you confused, I mean trains. I mean the things that some of you probably rode to get here tonight. But they sing, and on roller skates. Trust me, it's still playing in Germany. That's true. So, please come out on in May 18th. Date just confirmed, live here on stage. And come see the original cast live here at Latido. I'm really looking forward to it.
Be on a podcast.